Hello and welcome once again to the Yupa Organic Garden. I wanted to do an update on my gardens this year, and I've had some successes and some failures, which happens in every garden. But here's the big trough garden I had, just a big crate, and it failed. Not lack of water, didn't get much rain this year. Here's my water trough garden. Trouble I've had with this is keeping water in it. It just didn't do real well. As you can tell, the tomato plants are just looking sickly. Got to be watered every day. I just don't get to it. Just don't have time. My hay bale garden, there again, lack of moisture, not enough water, too dry. Didn't do very well. What really surprises me is my, I guess you could call stump gardens. Took a couple hollow blocks of wood, planted some tomatoes in them. And there again, they've had to been watered regularly, but they've done fairly well. They've produced lots of cherry tomatoes, so been kind of fun, that one there. Excuse me. My next one is my block garden. I used some cement blocks and planted tomatoes and peppers. And now that we've gotten a bunch of rain, I think the roots are tapping into the soil moisture, because I haven't had to water every day for about 2 months. I had to water them every day. If I didn't, they just wilted and looked very sickly. But we got several inches of rain in the last few weeks, and it just seems to have improved them immensely. And then we go on to my pallet gardens. And one thing I'd like to note, if you do try the pallet gardens, make sure you get ones that say HT on it, which means they're heat treated. Some of them are not. They're sprayed with pesticides to kill any bugs that were in them, to keep them from moving around. And you really don't want that in your food. But anyway, these here again, when they first started out, needed lots of water every day. Had to water them. But like I said, once we got some moisture and the soil moistened up, they've really done well. They don't need water every day again. And there's some dill, a bunch of radishes. Onions, they've done very well. Green beans, they're flourishing. We're getting kind of tired of them. We've got 300-foot rows of them out in the big garden, so I'm kind of tired of beans right now. This one was another not so good experiment. I put the bag garden down and poked holes in the bottom, hoping the plants would root into the soil, but there again, it's been dry. I've had to water these almost every day, so the plants have died back some. They got lots of blossoms on them. I'm hoping maybe they'll produce some more cucumbers, but I'm going to have to rethink this process next year. But my best one that I've had the most luck with and easiest to grow is my swimming pool garden. I don't know if I explained this in a previous video, but I drilled holes down in the side for drainage, about 4 or 5 inches up from the bottom of the pool. Took the containers, put water in that, and drilled holes in the bottom of them right near the base, and filled them with soil and planted. And I'll tell you what, this is just a jungle of growth. I'm going to do some more experimenting with this next year. As you can tell, there's just loads and loads of tomatoes in there. Carrots are doing very well. I had to water them quite a bit to get them started because the surface kept drying out, but now that they're growing, they're just doing wonderful. The only thing I've had to do is pull a few weeds, which of course I need to do again, and keep this thing watered every couple of days. Just add water to the bottom, and it waters itself, takes care of itself. So we'll definitely be doing more experiments with this next year. I really like the swimming pool garden. It's easy to take care of. You get it ready, you plant it, and except for adding water to the pool, that's all you have to do. So thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and we'll see you here next time on the Yupa Organic Garden.